Andrew Siegel, urologist who practices in the New York metropolitan area, continuing my educational series of urology consults, this one on premature ejaculation, also known as rapid ejaculation. What do we do about the problem? There are various different tactics. One is called de-erotization. It's basically diversionary, and it doesn't work very well. These are things like thinking of baseball scores, doing multiplication tables, thinking of work. Unfortunately, they don't work well. They diminish the pleasure of the sexual activity and the intimacy. Another treatment is to use a means of decreasing penile sensitivity, so there's less stimulation, such as an extra thick condom, such as topical anesthetics. Here's a classic one, EMLA cream, which is Lidocaine-Prilocaine, can be placed on the penis to numb it up, so there's less sensitivity. Also increasing the frequency of ejaculation. This will tend to happen under the circumstance of infrequent sexual activity. Another treatment is enhanced awareness, essentially for one to become more familiar with the feelings and sensations surrounding the time leading up to ejaculation. And by achieving such familiarity, one can learn to accurately predict when ejaculation will occur and how to gain control before the point of no return occurs. And essentially, prior to the point of no return, different techniques can be used to facilitate delaying ejaculation. One is the standard Masters and Johnson squeeze technique, and the other is the change of pace technique. The Masters and Johnson's technique is essentially, as ejaculation approaches, to withdraw, squeeze the head of the penis until the response passes, and then resume sexual intercourse. For this, you need a very cooperative partner, obviously. The change of pace is basically recognition of the imminent ejaculation, slow the tempo before the point of no return, vary the angle and depth of penetration until the feeling dissipates. And if this is not sufficient, one may have to stop thrusting, press pubis to pubis, and resume thrusting only after the urgency subsides. Gaining better control over one's pelvic floor muscles through the use of pelvic floor muscle exercises may help facilitate better control of premature ejaculation. Now, there are a variety of medications that can help a lot. A lot of the urological literature states that the Cialis family, Levitra family, and Viagra family can be helpful. I have not found them to be particularly helpful in terms of premature ejaculation. They're certainly great in terms of penile rigidity and durability of a good quality erection and the ability to achieve a second erection after ejaculation, but I have not found them in particular to be helpful for premature ejaculation. However, there are medications that can help a lot. There is a class of medication, specifically an antidepressant, known as the SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, classically used for depression, but they have this bizarre side effect in delaying or retarding ejaculation substantially. So these are medicines such as Paxil, Zoloft, Anafranil, or Prozac. They can sometimes be used on a continuous basis or sometimes just used situationally. They really can help quite a bit. Side effects, though, can be decreased sex drive, sleepiness, insomnia at times, mild nausea, yawning, dry mouth. Personal, perhaps a little bit embarrassing anecdote. I am not a depressed person at all, but during the winter I have a bit of seasonal affective disorder. And I decided one day to try one antidepressant pill. So I took a very small dose of Zoloft. Didn't really affect me, but I understand that you need to take it on a more chronic basis. But in any case, as far as sexual function, all I can say is that that evening, about 45 minutes into the act, my wife was begging for me to get off her, screaming, "Uncle, take my sister, do anything." That was the kind of profound effect that this had on the ability to ejaculate. So these are very real possibilities in terms of improving ejaculation. There is a medication in the pipeline that is not yet approved by the FDA that is a short-acting SSRI called Prilogy, also known as Depoxetine. And it's been available for years in Scandinavia and Northern Europe, works well. I believe it's available in 9 countries, but just not yet in the United States. Also, in the future, there is going to be a metered-dose aerosol spray of the Lidocaine-Prilocaine cream. In the initial study, it improved the ejaculatory latency from 36 seconds to 2.6 minutes. Finally, sexual counseling. I mean, as this can be psychological an issue, there are times that it might be beneficial to seek the aid of a therapist who can help manage the problem with psychological counseling. For more information, you can go to our website, www.bergenurological.com, where you can download a lot of very interesting and informative information. Thank you.